C'est au kilomètre 107 à la gare de la Belle que j'ai fait la merveilleuse rencontre de deux merveilleux Américains, Deb et Hob. Ils sont tous les deux âgés de 70 ans. Je vous laisse découvrir leur philosophie de vie et leurs aventures.
Hello, we're the McConvilles. We live in Connecticut, USA. My name is Hob.
And my name is Deb.
And we're both 70 years old and happy to be so.
This summer we were looking for vacations that are not too far from our home. So we always love coming to Canada in the summer. It's cooler than where we live, and we like the people, and we like the countryside.
Yeah.
So Hob and I do a lot of hiking, we do a lot of bicycling. So we said, let's make this a bicycle adventure.
Yeah. Oh, we like the Petite Train du Nord very well. The infrastructure is beautiful. We like all the little towns with the restored train stations, and everybody is so welcoming. The signage is perfect. You have wonderful, wonderful facilities all along the way. And every town is different, has its own charm. And we like to meet all the other bicyclists. And it's just a wonderful way to experience a small part of Quebec.
I have been hiking and bicycling for many years. We started when we were very young, and our first big adventure was on the Appalachian Trail. We were about 24 years old, and that was our beginning, and we've been hiking and bicycling ever since.
We've hiked pretty much all the major trails, what's called the Big Three. I'm a Triple Crown hiker, which means I've hiked the Pacific Crest Trail, Appalachian Trail, Continental Divide Trail. That's 8,000 miles and 1,000,000 feet of elevation. And I am a double Triple Crowner. So that's a lot of walking. But Debbie and I did the Pacific Crest Trail when there were only 10 people who had done it, 1976. And we walked it twice, 43 years later. So we have longevity. We never put aside our hiking boots or our bicycles. We continued for the 47 years that we've been together to hike and bike all over the world, all over. We've gone to all the continents, and we've crossed them on a tandem bicycle. We have a bicycle built for two that we've had for 42 years, and we have 112,000 miles on this. 91 countries, 4 continents. But so we have seen a lot on two wheels from a seat of a bicycle. We think that's the passport to the world. But we love to hike, bike, and also canoe and paddle. But we've always been active. So.
Well, we like to keep life simple because we like being outdoors so much. It helped form our decisions for where we would live, what kind of house we would have, and what our lifestyle would be. For many years, we just rented a very reasonable house, and we did not buy a house till we were almost 40 years old. We would spend our money on traveling and
experiences.
Experiences.
We don't buy things.
We don't buy fancy cars or fancy swimming pools or house. We would try to save up our money for a big adventure.
Any extra money has always been for experiences. We were elementary school teachers for 36 years, so we did have our summers to travel, but we took a leave of absence when we were in our 20s, and we went to New Zealand for an entire year, hiking and climbing in the mountains. And then we took one in our 30s, and we went to Australia, and we bicycled 3 times across the continent of Australia. And we also bicycled across Europe. And then we took one in our 40s, Arctic Circle, the Cap du Nord, the northernmost place you can go on the continent, and we rode our tandem to Africa. And we retired in our 50s, but we were able to do so because we always lived within our means, and we again live very simply. We grow our vegetables. We
have a small house. We have a garden.
No TV.
No TV.
We read.
we like to read books. We do like movies, but we spend most of our time working in our yard. Hobbies. Hob has many hobbies. He likes to do woodworking and building things.
Yeah.
He likes to repair treasures that he finds and make them new again.
Repurpose. Recycle.
We like old things. We both like antiques.
And that's why
I like to
people
cook.
like us, 'cause
I like
we're
to
old
cook.
things.
I like to cook a lot.
We're antiques. We're antique bicyclists now.
Yeah. So what's interesting is that these hobbies started when we were young, and we've been retired for 12 years now, but we've done even more in those last 12 years.
We say to rest is to rust. You have to keep moving, otherwise you'll rust. So
we keep moving.
We keep moving.
One tip for a thru hiker would be to start slowly, to let your body adjust to the activity and to the journey. And then as you become stronger and more physically fit, also mentally you become more involved in the thru hike, then it's easier to keep going and to complete the thru hike.
I would say my tip for any hiker or bicyclist, focus on the journey, not the destination. Take each day as it is and enjoy each day. Don't focus on the end. You have to live in the moment.
Yeah, because you want, if something were to happen, just say some little stone in the road, you want to know in your mind that everything you've accomplished was wonderful.
Right.
So you enjoy each day. Don't look too far ahead. Just savor the moment.
Right. Finishing is not the success of it. It's what you do along the way. So that's a good advice. I think so.
Yep, I do too. Word for the end is
go out and enjoy life.
Right. Happy trails, happy cycling, get outdoors.
To us, the meaning of life is to live a life of meaning. We try to live like that. So, very good. Au revoir.
Au revoir, merci.